Hey guys, it's Mars, and today we're doing a full face of CoverGirl makeup. I've never done CoverGirl makeup in my life, I've never used it, so I'm really interested in seeing how it goes. Also, my assistant is here today. He's going to be watching the camera. This is really weird for me because I feel like I'm being like stalked, so yeah, we're gonna get into it. I have everything that you need from CoverGirl. I have the foundation, I have the concealer, bronzer, eyeliner, mascara, eyeshadow, lipstick, blush, everything. And so we're gonna see if it's good or not. And you know, maybe this can be a series, maybe. So I have my hair up right now because we're gonna be getting into the foundation. I didn't get any primer because I typically don't use primer. So this is, and I hope, okay, I hope this is my right shade. Like seriously, I didn't test it beforehand, so these are all unopened. So this is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. It is L30, so it's a little bit olive because my skin tone's a little bit olive. So let's see. Shake, shake, shake. Do you think this looks like my skin tone? Not bad.
Not bad.
This is a little bit more yellow than I think I'd go.
Yeah.
I'm looking like a little Mr. President right now. Oh my God. This is, oh no. Is this a mistake? It's going on really good though. But you also want to make sure you put it on your neck because some people have the problem where they put like a darker shade here and then their neck's all white. No judgment, ladies. No judgment. Do what you want to do. Okay, actually, I think this isn't that bad. This looks pretty good though, right?
Yeah.
Of skin tone. He's smiling, like he's laughing at me. Like, what did I do,
No,
bitch?
it's just interesting because I've never really seen someone do makeup with this like attention to detail.
So I would say that it feels pretty sticky on my face when I touch it with my hand, but other than that, it actually feels really nice and lightweight. I think it has some pretty good coverage right now. And we are going to go on to the next step, which is concealer. Here we have the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover. What shade is this? This is L300 Golden Ivory. So I wanted to go with something that was a little bit more white to kind of balance it out. I'm like, do I want big makeup or do I just kind of want a basic, you know? I'm gonna use it right here. I'm gonna draw 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm gonna take the same brush that I just used and I'm just gonna lightly pat on it. Wow, that's actually pretty nice. Pretty nice with that. It's kind of like lifting the face. Do you find that? You look like you're scared of me. Like you really do. You're like, like what the heck, man?
No, it blends all together really well.
Yeah, very well.
Very well. It doesn't feel like you have makeup, right? It feels like very natural. Like if you were to ask me if this girl has makeup on, I'll be like, no, that's.
Look at that. Like look at that from that. You can't even tell that it's like different and that one's concealer and one's foundation, but you can still see that there's some brightness there. Okay, so next I'm going to do the CoverGirl Clean Invisible Pressed Powder for 120 Creamy Natural. I was really interested in this one. We love a good powder. Like we do really love a good powder up in here. There's one that I love, which is the Fit Me Maybelline one. So good. So this is basically, you know how I kind of have a little bit of shininess? So you know in background acting, when they come up with you with that like piece of paper, if you're kind of like too shiny and that's kind of what this does. I like using another brush, but we're gonna use this. Look at that. And it kind of gives it this like blurry kind of look. Like, do you notice?
It feels smooth.
Look at that. Look at the difference.
Yeah, wow.
That's so...
Like it smoothens out the skin, eh? Wow.
And then you're gonna dust it off after? You're amazed.
What the hell? Oh my God, guys.
Look at that. See, it took that shine away. You see that?
That's crazy.
So yeah, we're gonna give that a little bit. Next, I actually saw this and I was really interested in what this is. So this is apparently a contour balm. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's like a kind of a light stick of contour. I've never really used many contour sticks. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Contour Balm, and it is in the shade Sculpted. So it is a lighter brown because, again, I am a little bit more pale. I know some people contour their lips. Should I try doing that? Maybe I'll try doing that for the first time. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Oh, okay. This might look insane. Like, stop laughing at me, bitch.
You look like a clown who just had kids
for dinner. Just had kids for dinner? What the hell? Okay, so I can't even take myself seriously with the way this looks. Guys, just trust the vision. Okay, this is what some people do, apparently. Okay, so so we're gonna go here. Gonna do, wow, this is really, really nice. I'm actually pretty impressed by this. I love drugstore makeup. I don't usually buy from Sephora because I don't want to spend the money. I'm really cheap that way. But I've never really bought anything from CoverGirl. So I'm also going to do here. A lot of people like to do here actually. A little bit down the bridge of my nose. So I don't think I can necessarily go, how's anybody gonna like keep watching this when my face literally looks like this?
Oh, it's like your beard.
Yeah. So let's see what this looks like after I blend it all out. Are you scared? I'm scared. Okay. Okay, not bad. Because we're kind of looking for that like golden dewy look, you know, like a sun glow. I kind of like how it's almost subtle in a way, but not really. So next we're gonna go here. Your mother wants to watch Teresa Caputo, okay? Long Island medium. Okay, this looks crazy. I will say this looks a little bit crazy right now.
Yes.
So let's fix that. We're gonna definitely fix that. We're just gonna go nice and light. There we go. I'll still keep it like a little bit darker on that area though, because I kind of get the vision, but I'm just gonna line up here. Okay, this is kind of giving. I am liking where we are right now. I actually think this looks really nice. This is a really nice base. I am going to dust off the concealer that I just put in right now. Okay, so next we are moving on to blush. So we have this CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed High Pigment Blush. Okay, so I am really nervous about this one because I can kind of go a little bit too far with the blush. So my face might be like insanely pinky by the end of this, but we're gonna see. So far, I've really loved all of the products, to be honest. Especially like I'm really liking this one because I find the way of applying it is so fresh and new, and I kind of like the coldness that it gives. Please stand by. We are now opening the blush. Thank you. I'm gonna go with this nice brush, and I'm gonna, okay, it's a little bit of pigment. Let's see. Okay. Okay, pigment. Work. That's nice. That's actually a really nice shade.
Very subtle.
It's almost like a pinky orange, which I like, because that's a more natural. Okay, this side's where I go a little bit too far, I will say. Okay. It's a little bit too pinky for me. And then what I like to do is I like to take, I don't add more, but I like to take this and I just like to, you kind of want to get that sun-kissed look. Get a little bit on your nose. You know. Thoughts?
Looks great.
Thank you. Just gonna make sure that it's connected to the end here. So just be aware that when you are putting some on, it actually is high pigment. It wasn't a lie. So if you want just a little bit, you'll just have to be very, very careful when putting this on. Okay. Let's go, let's ride. We're gonna do the eyebrows. So here I have the Clean Fresh Brow Liner 1mm Nano Pencil in Soft Brown 400. I just need a little bit of a touch up, but we're just gonna explore and see what happens. So I like the way that looks. I want this to go up a little bit more. Kind of give it almost natural looking feel. You know, a lot of celebrities, they have that part standing up and then rest standing down. And yes, this is gonna look kind of crazy right now because I haven't put on eyeshadow yet, so. Oh my God, this is such a small end. This is smaller than I've ever used for an eyebrow pencil. So. Oh my God. Oh, this is scary. Oh my God, this is scary. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Ah, I'm scared. Oh my God, Jazz, I don't like this. So they look lightly prominent, but still really nice, still really clean, not too much. I hate when my eyebrows are like, you know, and it just looks like my eyebrows are the main course of the meal. And it looks kind of scary, like I look like a monster. It almost makes me look as if I don't even have any eyes and it's just my eyebrows. You know, so that's me personally. Now we have 4 more little ones to go. So we are going to start with the eyeshadow. This is 262 Golden Toffee? Yeah, from CoverGirl Clean Color. So we're gonna see if it's pigmented. We're gonna see if it's a little bit flaky or patchy. I hate when eyeshadows are patchy. Like, why even sell the eyeshadow if it's patchy? Here's my thing. Not every makeup brand needs to sell everything that revolves around makeup. Because I find that there's a lot of brands where like they do 3 really good products and then the rest of the products are really bad or like they're really underwhelming. Luckily, these ones have been really good. I am scared about the eyeshadow because I find a lot of drugstores, companies have a hard time doing a good eyeshadow. So, okay, so first we are going to start off with our base. And you know what? You could use this as a highlighter. I didn't buy a highlighter, but I think I might use it as a highlighter. So,
oh wow, it looks interesting.
Yeah. Shiny base. I'm going to take that color and I'm just gonna flick it nicely here to create some, look at that.
Like a glimmer.
Look at that. You don't even need highlighter to buy highlighter, guys. And I promise I'm not an ad. I'm not endorsing them. I'm like very impressed. Gonna add a little on the tip of the nose. That's nice. A little on the Cupid's bow. That's what we want. Wow, that's nice. Okay, next we're going to go in with the light brown. We're gonna see how the light brown is. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I am impressed by the color comparison. I find that some browns come off as a completely different color off of what it looks like on the palette. So I am impressed by that. Okay, this is a nice brown. Very nice brown. Do we go darker?
Yes, please.
You want to go darker? Let's go darker. Okay.
Let's be bold.
Okay, this is where we start going potentially off the rails. It is slightly shiny, which is really nice.
Oh wow, that's pretty dark.
That is pretty dark. Okay, we're gonna just start off slow. I like kind of going to both sides with this stuff to kind of balance it out.
Makes your eyes pop more.
Yeah, the dark one for sure. Okay, what are your thoughts? Do I look crazy right now?
No, you look beautiful.
If you want to use the 4 full colors, I would say an extra added part is that we are going to put the gold on both sides of here where the nose is. So we're gonna go in with this. Again, this is an optional part of it. It's just for fun. Use your finger, just kind of smidge it out a little bit. And it kind of connects with the other highlighted areas as well. Because we use that base, it has just below the brow bone, it has a little bit of shininess, which sometimes a lot of people love to do. Then we have it connecting here and then we have it connecting here. I'm going to go even further and I'm going to take the CoverGirl Get In Line Active Liquid Liner 350 Ink Black. So apparently this lasts up to 24 hours and is sweat proof and waterproof. I was actually pretty impressed with that eyeshadow palette. I think it worked together really nicely. I'm really scared right now. The lighting is a little bit darker for me to see, but we are gonna go with this. So I am gonna start on this side. I'm gonna just do a really basic wing for this look. I will say I do have to kind of wipe off some globs from the eyeliner jar. So just make sure you are doing that. But other than that, this is a really nice liquid liner because it is not patchy at all. And it's not drying out and crumbling, which I hate with my liquid liners. Okay. Ah!
That eye has a thicker part here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
This eye
is thinner than the other one.
For what part?
This part.
Like here?
Yeah, where the eye begins.
Okay. We are on the second last part, which is the Eye Enhancer 3D Mascara, which is supposed to curl, lift, and fan, okay? So this is 800 Intense Black. I'm not using an eye curler. I don't believe in those personally. That's just me. I don't know if I vibe with this. I have mascaras that make my eyes go way higher, way taller, like basically to my eyebrow. And this is not lifting. So for the mascara, I would say out of all the products so far, we still have a lipstick. This is the worst one out of all of them. It's not even that bad. It just doesn't lift my eyelashes as much as I thought it was going to, because that's kind of the advertisement. 3D. It's still pretty nice. It's still pretty cute. So, I mean, if you gotta do what you gotta do. Personally, I prefer the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I will always prefer that one. That one like literally makes my eyes pop as if I'm wearing fake eyelashes. But yeah, it's okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just okay. It's mascara. So finally, we are moving on to the lipstick, and I have the 400 Crimson Doll CoverGirl lipstick. I'm like scared right now. I'm not liking the way you apply this. I am struggling a little bit right now. Like it's almost like I need a brush to like just go like this around the edges and make it, or like. So this, I don't like this lipstick. It's taking too much work because I find that it's really stiff. It's really hard on. I'm like trying to blend it out with this makeup brush. Yeah, like I guess people would typically use a lip liner and then put that on top so that they didn't have to kind of put this at the edge. But like, I think that lipsticks should advertise that or come with that if that's the case, in my personal opinion.
Oh my god.
I have my Bratz Rock Angels thrift store shirt on. So this is the final look. I don't know if you want to do zoom in, Jazz, or what?
Sure, we can zoom in a little bit. Zooming in on your face. Okay, and going down a little bit.
So this is the result of all of the CoverGirl makeup on my face. Overall, I'd say it's a really pretty look, like a really gorgeous look. More affordable than going to Sephora. I will say be careful about the lipstick. I mean, use a brush to kind of blend around the lines. I find that red lipstick is so hard though, because you know, any wrong movement and it's so uneven and it's so noticeable. But yeah, I would say the foundation's great, concealer's great, blush great, eyeshadow great, mascara lip is but overall, like, it's great for what it is, you know? So,
you can't go super wrong.
No.
Choosing a drugstore brand.
No, you can't go super wrong choosing CoverGirl. It's okay. So yeah, this is kind of giving like glam, chic, almost, and it could almost be like a light grunge look. I could see this at just a dinner with your friends. I could see this at a concert. I could see this at a nice birthday party. This is really a nice classic look that I think kind of is on the entire spectrum of different special occasions and just everyday wear. You know, for everyday wear, I might even change the lip to be less dramatic. But other than that, like everything else works for what it is. So, you know, like if you take away the lip and then you put a different one on, you know, it might give you a completely different look. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And comment down below if there are other things you'd like me to try in terms of makeup. So thank you, and thank you to my assistant Jazz for monitoring the camera.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.